see, the other MSc course leaders aren't quite so embarrassed, because they're all doing things like nanotechnology and things. And so, but when your course is all about the web, it's kind of humiliating. So you saw I sent everybody the thing. Was it useful? Have you been able to look at it? Yeah. I'd just like to get for today. I'd just like to get a feeling from you, some feedback about whether the set of projects that we've suggested are interesting, useful, whether any of them make you think, yes, I'd like to do that as a project, or whether you all want to choose the same project, or whether there's a good spread, whether everyone is going to end up, every supervisor is going to end up with a student, or whether there's some really unpopular supervisors that no one is interested in their project. So I'd just like to get a feeling for how this is going, because as I said, this is the first time we've used the system, and the first time we've done it this way. So if I just give you each, so this is just a printout of the, in very little writing. Can you pass those along? Can you pass those along? So this isn't any new information. Okay, has everyone got one back there? Yeah, everyone's got one that's fine? Yeah. So, if you just spend a few minutes reminding, can you all read these? Is this too small? Yeah? Okay. Can you just spend a few minutes reminding yourself of all these projects? And then I'm going to ask you to sort of just to put your hands up. I'm going to go through each of them, and I want you to put your hands up if you kind of think, oh yeah, this is interesting, I might choose this. This is not you making a definite commitment. This is just you saying, this sounds quite interesting to me, and I might choose it. And you have 6 choices that you have to make anyway. But you don't have to put your hands up 6 times. This is not. So I'll shut up now and let you read. Okay, just a couple more minutes. Okay. So, so if I just read through down the time, how many of these are there? If I just go through these, can you put your hand up if you're interested, alright? And, yeah, let's see how far we get. So, the first one. Number 10, crowdsourcing for citizen social science. No one. 11, Creative Commons HTTP support. No one. Semantic web word processing support. No one. Cloud computing training. 1, 2. HoloLens, augmented reality. 1. Social media analysis. 1, 2, 3. Flow 142, 2. Design rationale capture. Privacy management. 2. Wait, sorry. Were you stroking your ear or yes, you? Were you stroking your? You were stroking your ear or you were? For this one, for privacy management.
No.
No, right, okay.
Sorry.
Prediction markets. Economics one. 1. Agent-based models for financial forecasting. 2. Electricity trading in the smart grid. Privacy financial markets, multi-agent systems, game. Someone just put loads of keywords in there. No, good. Web development technologies. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Agile software game. 1, 2. Hi, don't worry.
我觉得能差不多，两个都小了。
I'm just finding out how popular the project.
什么呀？
Nothing matters. It doesn't matter if you put your hand up or not. All right? Okay, so don't panic. Building a location-based interactive narrative archive. No. Building a chatbot. No. Socially aware narrative. No. Analysis tool for interaction narrative. No. Movement-based location awareness narrative. No. Experiential factors in multi-reader interaction narrative. Nope. Transmedia interactive storytelling. Nope. Argumentation-based analytics. 1. What makes a website identifiable from afar? Oh wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
写论文的是吗？
See, now I think, oh, what is that? Shoulder surfing and the recognition. Like that. Aspect-oriented software testing. No. Web applications development. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Labeling the semantic web. Reusing crowdsourcing data. Improving search on open data portals. 1. RDS data management. Developing the ultimate load balancer for linked data servers. The GitHub data repository. 1, 2, 3. Artificial intelligence for crowdsourcing. 1. Artificial intelligent algorithms for influence maximization on social networks. Algorithms and mechanisms for future intelligent transportation systems. Analytics on data sets on the Web Observatory. Analytics on data sets on the Web Observatory. Bibliometrics on web science and internet science publications. A mobile app for monitoring music listening to better understand noise. 1, 2. Platform for performing clinical hearing tests with adults with hearing impairment. Automated testing framework for digital behaviour change interventions. Understanding behaviour through analysis of digital behaviour. Livable cities. Learning in a connected world. Emerging a grounded curriculum for web science. Big data smart patients. And last page, living architecture, an exploration of cyber ecosystems. No? Embedded systems and Internet of Things for laboratory automation and autonomous no? Blockchain technology applications. 1. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. So I should have, if you had all been stimulated to put your hand up 6 times, I should have 72. So now see how many I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 46 out of 72 is 23 out of 36, which is about 2/3. Just about 2/3. Right, okay. So, So the one that is the most popular and was actually offered by two people, the title was Web Applications Development, Web Development Technology. So that kind of says to me that you like really broad topics. Is that right? That you can make your own. Am I right there? Is that what's happening when you chose? No, definite no there. So tell me, because I'm interested in what people liked and didn't like in this list, and I want to try and generalise so I can understand how we can make a better list. So when you did that, what were you thinking?
I think it's more web technology related.
Yeah.
So that's what we measured. So that's what we like.
Okay. So you like the projects that refer to the technologies
and web application development, something like that.
Rather than the problems
Rather
that
than
you could solve using the web technologies.
Yeah,
Is that
like
right?
the algorithm, something like that.
Okay. How many people think that's fair? That it would have been easier to choose these if you could see which of the technologies, which kind of tools and techniques you were using, rather than having someone say, "Well, I've got this problem. I know you can use these technologies. It's up to you to find out what it is." So I'm seeing lots of comments there. Yeah. Okay. So we want technologies. This is really useful. Thank you very much. Should be more explicit. Problems. Okay. So I'm just having a look. So has any of you got any opinions that you can give to me about what you liked or didn't like about this list?
Some of the explanations are not very specific. For example,
Some of the explanations are not very
specific.
Oh, specific.
Yeah.
For example, the explanation of web application development is web application development. So I'm not sure what that is really about.
I think it's a British disease. It's like our Prime Minister saying Brexit means Brexit. You know? Okay, I think you're right. Explanations are too vague, but it didn't stop people choosing it. Much like Brexit.
It's generic, but if it's not, then...
Okay.
Yeah, maybe
Oh,
it's
very good.
misleading.
E.g. web app dev equals web app dev. Right, okay. Okay. Any other comments? I can see how this is failing you, or failing to help you. Hopefully we'll be able to go back and do something about that, make it better, so you can make better choices. How many people, despite it not being constructed well, how many people still felt they were able to choose some projects that they would have been happy to do? Yeah, can you put your hands up if you think, yeah, I got something out of this that I'd be happy to do? Ooh, 2, 3, no? 3, yes, 4. 4 happy students. How many people felt that there was nothing there that really interested? This isn't a criticism of us. Yes, it is. This is really important that we understand how to make a selection that you're going to enjoy, you're going to be positive about. So how many people felt there was nothing there that they could really get their teeth in, they really would enjoy? So 1, okay, 2, I think that, right, okay, 2, I'm going to put down unhappy students. Right, and the rest of you are all a bit, well, I can live with it, are you? Okay. So, I hope you won't think me rude. I'm going to pick on someone and ask them to tell me how they felt about it. You? Okay. So, what sort of project would you like to have seen? Was there any something missing that you would have liked to have seen?
I prefer something like machine learning or these kind of things, but there's only some of them, like one or two, related to these. So I think it's just
Okay, so there's a specific thing that you were interested in. So you're interested in machine learning, but you're not on the AI course.
Yes.
So perhaps most of the machine learning ones were all about the complex doing new kinds of machine learning, but you wanted to apply machine learning.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So application. So that's an interesting point. So I'm going to follow that through. So are there topics that seem to be missing from here that you would like to have chosen? So if you tell me, so if anyone wants, so I'll just go through and ask. So was there anything missing, any topic that you wished that you'd been able to find in here? If nothing kind of sort of is there at the moment, we'll say no. Is that all right?
No.
Yes. Right. Okay. How about you? I apologise for just pointing at people and saying you. Was there something that was missing that you would like to have seen?
No.
No. Okay. No one there. How about you? No? 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 No?
No.
So it looks like just machine learning. Okay.
No.
No?
Not really.
Not really?
No.
Not yet.
Apart from the specific one that you, yeah.
Maybe there could be more, but I cannot really think of a specific thing that maybe.
Okay, because this is, yeah, okay, machine learning. Was there anything else apart from machine learning?
Like like game theory or things can I learned before, but I want something related to them then.
Okay, no, this is useful. So machine learning, it's supposed to be, machine learning and these aspects of AI are supposed to be the next big thing for the web, yeah? And in all sorts of circumstances. There was one about chatbots, you know, so conversational interfaces, so you don't use a browser anymore, you talk to a microphone and, you know, the thing talks back. So we've got a couple of those that are emerging, you know, sort of in the US and UK markets. So we've got Siri, which is run by Apple. We've got Alexa, which is run by Amazon, the Amazon shopping people, and there's OK, you know, it doesn't have a name, but you say OK Google, and you ask it questions, and Google does it. Are there ones? Does Baidu do anything like this? Is there a spoken? I don't know what the state of the Asian language interaction is, spoken language, whether you have good natural language understanding for Chinese, for the various Chinese dialects and for Japanese and Korean, yeah? So those products exist, do they? Okay. So some people might want that kind of thing, but you can do chatbots written with a keyboard, or you can do chatbots talking. So I can imagine people might want that, and I included one on the augmented reality because people say this is the next big thing for the web. But one person was in it. Was that? That was you, was it? So, okay, so only one person bit on those, but the applications is interesting. So machine learning. No.
I think the keywords are all included in this.
Okay.
Sheet, but the projects are not interesting.
Okay, so can I ask you because you were one of the people who didn't feel motivated for any of those, what sort of project description would have got your interest, for example?
For example, there's the project called A Web of Distributed Ledgers. I'm not sure the concept.
So that's a sort of a Bitcoin thing, is it? Yeah?
Yeah, I think it's more practical.
Yeah.
And
Well, Bitcoin is a currency thing, but the distributed ledgers, the blockchain, is. So was that one of?
no, it's not in this list.
It's not in this list.
Yeah, but it's in the list seen by someone else. The whole
Right.
list of all the
Right. Okay. So everyone gave their project, and they had to decide which MSc programs it was suitable for. So they might have restricted it to something. That I can't imagine why we don't have a fintech thing. It might have been in the AI. I'd have to have a look, see what that is. But so the distributed ledger. So okay.
I think we're doing web technology. I'm expecting that we do something more practical.
Yeah.
Rather than web science, it's doing
Yeah.
research.
Okay, so the sort of thing that you would like to do, but you do something practical. Obviously, we don't want people doing something practical, which is just build a website, because that's so 1980s. You know, is there something practical that you're interested in?
For example, new technology like blockchain, like I don't know, machine learning, things like that. Game theory is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, how to apply game theory into like web technologies. I don't know.
Okay. Right. So this is the same kind of thing. There's something new and coming up, and you'd like to apply it in some way. So I think that's fairly generic and easy to sort out. So who was the there was you and someone else who said they hadn't chosen any, that there wasn't anything they wanted to do. Was it you? So tell me about what kind of thing you would have wanted to see. Was it the same or something different?
A little, but there's no ideas come in my mind. But in the list, I just get settled with them.
You get, sorry, what was that word you used?
I just get not so many choices. I'm interested in.
Right.
So I just got
Okay.
web labeling, web development technologies,
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah, so it's blanket.
Yes.
Okay. So, I think I'll say what we want, so this is, sort of a big piece of work. What we want you to do is to have something that when you finished it, you can say, when you're applying for jobs, you can use it on your CV, you can say, that I got this experience in my master's, and that will be relevant for what you want to do. So in some way, so we want you to be able to think about what kind of job, what kind of industry, what kind of company you're going for. Perhaps you're going to set up your own company, I don't know, but we want it to be relevant as well, and not for you to just have to take something that we want. So I think I'll be very happy to have individual meetings with people to discuss, the sort of project that they want and what they want to do, and try to work out how to make that fit. How many people would like to do that? How many people would find that valuable? Okay. So if I set up a morning or something, then people can do that. So let's see. When's a good time for doing that? What we say, folks. How about Wednesday? I'm free from 12 o'clock. Is your timetable like? Should be fairly free on Wednesday afternoon, I think, but I can, sort of from 12 o'clock I can set aside a couple of hours.
We have the project.
I don't know. I haven't got it. Is it on this
Wednesday,
week?
sure.
No, it starts from next week, I think.
It starts from there.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that would be an idea. So what time is that lecture slot?
1 p.m. to 2.
Yeah, from 1 to 2.
Okay, well, I could make 12 to 2 of that, because it sounds like there's a few of you might each need 20 minutes. Shall I? Are you free for at 12 as well?
Well,
Yeah.
I have,
You have a lecture.
I don't know if you-
Have a lecture.
Some of you have a lecture.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
from 12 to 1.
E-business.
12 to 1. How many of you, right, can you put your hand up if you'd like to see, if you'd like to come and talk to me? Don't bother putting your hand up if you think, oh no, I found some good question. I don't need to talk to this man, all right? So if you would like to talk to me, put your hands up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many, so of those of you who put your hands up, how many are free at 12? 1, 2, just 2. How many of you are free at 1? Oh, all of you. Yeah. Okay. So if two of you could come and see me at sort of, I don't know, one come and see me at 12. One. Who are the two? Sorry. Who are the two who are free at 12? You are and you are. Okay. So if you could come and see me at 12, yeah, and you could come and see me at 12:20. Is that all right? So Wednesday 15th, 12. What's your email? YS? 3G.
Yeah, 16.
15. Right. 16. YS3G 16. And 12:20. And your email is?
KC1U16.
1U16. Okay, and then 1300 we could right. So who else wanted to come and see me then? So your email?
LCP U.
You.
Oh,
LCP.
Sorry. LCP1. Sorry.
LCP1.
U. 16.
16. Any volunteers for the? Let's see. There were any volunteers for? Let's say 15:15. Who else wanted to come and see? Yeah. Right. Your email?
YD
YD.
YN
1N
15.
15.
15.
16.
12点多。
Right. Okay. 30:30. Who else wants to come? Yep. SL7 N 16. Right. Okay.
可以举手。
13:45.
FA 1N 16.
Say 1N16. 1400. Yeah.
CH2 G16.
G16. And anyone else have I got? Is there anyone I've missed? Oh, sorry. Yeah.
XC.
Sorry, what was that?
XC
XC
4
4
N
What?
N,
N16.
16, yeah.
Right, okay. So, 2:15.
Mm-hmm.
14:15. Brilliant. If anyone else wants to come and see me, that's fine. You can just email me. Okay, I shall feed that back and I'll email you all to let you know if anything's changed or what people have said. I'll try and so there are in the keywords. I think what you're saying in the keywords, we need to come up with a list of technologies. And when you say technologies, do you mean things like jQuery or do you mean the tools and the development tools that you use, the frameworks and D3 and Hadoop and sort of things like this? So they tended to put in. So some of them have the Sparkle, HTTP. Well, yeah, duh. That was my fault. Okay, so we'll try and put more technical technologies as opposed to problem-oriented. Right. This has been really useful for me. I hope, I don't know, so right, some final feedback in the closing minutes. Is there anything else you would like me to think about to make your choice of project easier or better? Yes?
How can we know, is it easy to choose it, like the limit, the number of people, the limit of people, how many people they need?
Oh, so there should be something on each of those. I haven't put it on here. So some of these projects are just for one person to do. Some of them are for 6 people. 6 people can do it. So I expect when Andy Gravel said web development technologies, he was imagining 6 people because he can't do all of it. So, but it says on the form. I didn't include it on here because it's it's just an overview. Okay, so on the working web system, you will find that all solved. Was it you who yeah?
What happens if we want to propose a project?
Oh yeah, I checked. They said that's fine. I think you proposed the project. No one said what that. It's fine if you want to propose a project, it's fine if you want to change a project after it's been allocated. No one has said how either of those things will happen. If you propose a project, if you can see from this list if there is someone that looks like the right person to supervise you, otherwise I'll just email and tell me who it is, we'll sort it out. Otherwise, I'll just email round the individual project proposals and ask who would like to pick them up. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? No? Well, thank you very much. I'll take this and email you and let you know what's happening.
Thank you.